Yo, 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 JR Who here, back with another one here on Melrose at the Players Lounge Barbershop. You know, it's Sunday morning. It's kind of active already, but we're here I'm gonna take you through my day of how I come once a week as a business owner and come down and clean the shop, make it look nice and clean for the barbers and the clients. We also gonna talk about how I'm gonna give you guys some tips on how 5 mistakes that businesses make when dealing with clients and people. So we're gonna go through that. I'm gonna take you through a day of, me wiping down the shop, being a leader. I'm always gonna lead by example. That's what I'm big on. I lead by example. So I'll never tell anybody to do something that I wouldn't do myself. But that's what we're gonna do. So you guys stay tuned. I'm gonna give you guys some more game. Like I said, 5 mistakes that businesses make when dealing with clients and people. And you see the drip, the Players Lounge barbershop hat with the Players Lounge shirt. You guys like it? All right, well, we're here and we're gonna open up. So everybody wants to be a boss. Everybody wants to be a boss until they realize what it takes to be a boss. Everybody wants to be a boss until they have to do what bosses do. That is the clear reality. Everybody thinks owning a business that they're gonna start a business, kick their feet up, and then make some money. That's not the way it goes. You gotta know the ins and outs of your business. You gotta be a good leader before you can be a boss. You gotta be a good employee before you can be a boss. You can't just go in there thinking you about to run a business and it's just gonna be successful and you get to kick up your feet. Being a boss, there's a lot of hours in this, especially in the beginning. But even towards the end, you think CEOs kick up their feet? You think CEOs work 8 hours and just go home? Nah. I know CEOs, I know business owners, multimillionaires. Their business is worth about 20, 30 million. And they work about 16, 20. They work 24/7, really. They work around the clock. It doesn't stop. So you guys see all this fancy stuff. You guys get caught up with this social media and think being a boss is this fancy stuff. You get to drive nice cars, you get to live in nice houses, take trips, and make a lot of money. But you guys don't see what it takes. That's just the fancy stuff. A lot of that shit is not easy. Like I said, you got to be a good employee before you can be a boss. What I mean by that is you got to be a good leader. You got to do things. You got to do things. You can't really tell somebody to do something you wouldn't do yourself. You got to do it first before you can be a boss and tell somebody what to do. And you got to do it throughout your career. I mean, throughout, it don't stop. You just don't do it in the beginning. It doesn't stop. It keeps going. This is continuous process. Then you're going to get to a level where you can delegate stuff and tell people what to do. But then you on to other stuff that you're doing to build the company. So it doesn't stop. But man, these people think you open a business, you run it, you kick your feet up, and you make money. That is far from the truth. It don't work that way. Look at my Sunday. People out there, probably most of y'all are sleeping in on a Sunday. It's early in the morning, and I'm out here taking care of business because I'm not going to pay a janitor to do something that I could do myself. Nuh-uh. Not gonna do that. Maybe we'll get to a level where I'm so busy I don't have, and my business is growing. I got this going on, that going on, and then I can, maybe I'm gonna have somebody because time is money. So if I need my time free to make more money somewhere else, then maybe I'll start paying a janitor to, take care of this for me so I don't have to do it anymore. But for now, while you guys are asleep and dreaming and talking, see, a lot of people like to talk. They talk a lot of a good game. They talk about what I want, what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open my business. I'm gonna be riding a nice car. I don't even associate myself with people like that. When we sit in groups and then someone gets to talking to what I want to do and this and that and that, I just try to slowly remove myself because these are talkers. I'm a doer. I don't talk. I don't got time for that wasting. I don't like to waste words. I like to get shit done. I like to, I'm a doer. I don't know talker. Too many people talking. Being in the barbershop here and hearing everybody has all these great ideas of what they're gonna do and how they're gonna do it and then they're gonna be, taking trips and living in this kind of neighborhood and all that. I heard it all, man. And I've been hearing those stories for the last 10 years, and they still bums and still talking about it. Now I'm a doer. I do, then I talk about what I did, and I share my game with people. I do it first, then I tell you what I experienced and how you can do it and how I can help you do it. That's how it works. So I do, then I talk about it, then I help people get on the same level as me. But I will not help somebody that doesn't even help themselves. So if you want my help, you got to be a doer first before anything. So remember that. Do first, stop talking about it, just get to it, and everything else will speak for itself. So don't be those talkers. Don't be those fairy tale. That's like the people in jail. You don't want to be one of those people in jail. The people in jail have great imaginations. They talk a lot. They got nothing but time to talk about their dreams, what they're going to do or what they used to be and this and that. They have nothing but time. So don't be one of those. See, people in jail, a lot of those people have talent. People that go to jail, they should focus on maybe being directors, writing books, stuff like that, because their imagination is crazy. They will get you to believe what they tell you is true. And they get out in the streets and it be a bunch of BS. They got the gift of gab. They will tell you everything you want to hear and not do any of that shit or bend any of that shit. But they had a whole world believing it. And that's the new social media. That's social media too. These people had a whole world fooling y'all. But that's a talent though. That's a talent. See, what people don't realize is a talent. They got to be self-aware and know what they're talented at. And then those type of people, like I said, they should be movie directors. They should write movies, write books, They're good storytellers. That's what they are. They're good storytellers. But I don't believe it. Until I see you do it, until I see you put in the work, I don't believe any of that stuff. Because I'm living proof of this. I didn't start here. It was a long journey. This is 18 years, starting from the bottom, going to the top. I'm on my way to the top. I'm not nowhere near where I want to be, but I'm on my way. I believe in it. I believe in myself. I believe in what I can do. I surround myself with the right energy, the right people, and that's what counts. As long as I believe in myself and I'm a doer and I surround myself with the right energy, then good things are going to happen. If you guys don't believe that good things will happen by doing it that way, go ahead and sit on the sidelines and watch. Just sit there. Just sit. We got a whole bench. Look, we can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could fit about 6 to 8 people on this bench. And you guys could sit on this bench and watch me do and go to work while you guys talking. Keep talking while I do. Because while I do, you guys going to keep seeing it and be like, how'd he do it? If you just follow me, I showed you how to do it. I showed you how to do it. All you got to do is just follow me. I'll show you how to do it. You know, I'm not good with the social media thing, being consistent, but now I am. I'm gonna show you step by step everything I do. I'm gonna give you the free game that you paid people to give you. I'm gonna give it all. So, like I said, I got a whole bench for you guys to sit on the sidelines while I do. And when I do, I keep on elevating, building this house brick by brick by brick. And, and then I am going to laugh at everybody who is still not believing in me, but all that didn't matter because I believe in myself and what I could do, and I protect my energy. And that's it. I believe in myself, what I do, and that's all I need. Me, myself, and I. Peace. I'm out. What up, y'all? So like I said, I was going to give you the 5 common mistakes that I see businesses make when dealing with clients and people. These are the top 5 mistakes that I see that if businesses would tweak, you would have happy clients, and happy clients come back for more. What they say, happy bees produce more honey? No, that goes for the employees. Doesn't go for clients. Anyways, same kind of concept. You got a happy client, then you got a returning client. So these are the 5 mistakes that you should tweak. Any business that deals with people and clients, you should tweak. So let's get to it. Mistake number 5. Don't assume. When someone walks through that door, don't assume that they made an appointment. Don't assume that they're somebody's client. Do not assume, because you assume you're going to miss out on money. That person is going to walk in, and you're going to assume that it's someone else's client. And when they walk in, they're going to sit there for a couple minutes. They're going to realize that no one's asked them how they're doing. No one asked them if they have an appointment. No one has greeted them. And by you not greeting them and making them feel comfortable, guess what? They're probably going to get up and go. And if they do end up getting a haircut here, they're probably not going to return. So, guys, make sure that you don't assume when dealing with clients. Don't assume anything. Always ask questions, make them feel welcomed, and you'll have a returning client. Trust me. So, number 4. So number 4 is my pet peeve. It's 4 on the list, but it's still my pet peeve. So, when a client gets in your chair and you don't ask them their name, that is rude as you know what. You should always ask them their name. You should ask them their name. That should be one of the first things you do. Hey, how you doing? My name is such and such. My name is J.R. Who. What's your name? That's pretty simple. Get that client to feel comfortable in your chair. When you get that client to feel comfortable in your chair, that is a client, once he feels comfortable with you and then you give them all what they want, give them that fly haircut, give them that customer service they deserve, they're coming back. But if that client leaves that chair and you never ask them their name, that client's probably not going to come back. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to my business and barbering, some of these clients are lifetime clients. And asking them their name kind of opens up small things like, you know, then you get to how many kids you have. Do you have a kid? Where do you work? Things like that. So you want to make sure that you open up with asking their name, make them feel comfortable. Then they open up to you. And when they open up to you, you get them to feel like they're family. They're coming back. You got a lifetime client. Easy enough. That's a pet peeve. Your client shouldn't leave the chair and you don't know their name. If you don't know their name, then you fail. Period. Mistake number 3. So look, most barbers, you're running your own business inside of a shop. So therefore, you are your own businessman. So the third mistake that I see happens in this business and other business is not giving a potential client your info. Now, why would you, if you're trying to build your business, why the hell would you not give them your info? Why don't you have cards? Why don't you have QR code? Why? I mean, come on, man. It's common sense. When you're done with the haircut and it's a new client, a potential client, give them your info. It's easy enough. How are they supposed to reach? How are they supposed to reach back out to you if you don't give them their info? Most of the time, they're not gonna want to ask you for this info. So most of the time, what a client feels like, if you don't give them their info, that you don't want their business. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and pay you what I owe you. You didn't give me the info. You probably don't want my business, so I'm out of here. I'm gonna find someone else. That's an opportunity lost. So remember to give your clients your info. Do not forget that. That's a critical part of running a business. You want them to reach back out to you. You want them to kind of refer you to other people. Give me info. Make sure you always have something. QR code, your phone number, a card, something to give them so they can reach back out to you. So that was number 3. So let's get to number 2. Take clients' time into consideration. They are on a time schedule. They are paying for a slot in your time schedule. So all your breaks, your lunches, all that should be kind of drawn out in your schedule throughout the day. When a client comes, I understand there's times when you're late, but you got to do your best to be on time. And if you're not on time, make sure you relay that to the client. Just have some professionalism about you. Run it like a real business and you're going to get real business results. So if you're late, let them know you're going to be late. Make them feel like you care about their time because they're on a schedule. They have kids, they have family, they have a job. I don't know. They got something. They booked that time schedule for a reason and they're paying for it. It's not like you're giving a service for free. They're paying for a service. So take their time into consideration. When a client gets in your chair, that's not time to go out there and have a smoke break. It's not time for you to get on the phone. It's not time for you to go outside and have a meal. No, it's not time for that. That is actually disrespectful. If I'm paying for a service and you're on the phone while you're trying to, cut my hair and give me this customer service, I'm going to look at it like this is BS because I've paid for that service. So you got to pay attention to me and give me quality service. I pay for that time. So give me your time. That's what I'm paying for. And as a business, as someone who's running a business, take your clients' time into consideration because that's another pet peeve of mine. And I've heard a lot of clients kind of complain about that stuff. So again, take their time into consideration. That's not time for you to smoke break, talk to your friends, get on the phone. It's not. That's out. You'll lose a client that way every time. Trust me. So that was number 2. So the number 1 thing that I see people messing up on is they don't even market themselves. How are you supposed to get business if you don't even market yourself? Do you have a social media? Do you let people know that you're a barber, whatever business it is? But you let people know, are you a barber? Do you let people know where you're located? Are you passing out cards? Are you meeting new people? Are you networking? When you run a business, it's about networking. Network. Because that network can grow. Because if you do a good job networking and people start liking you, they're going to tell other people about you. Oh, you should go to the Players Lounge Barbershop and meet so-and-so. He does a good job. I like the way he cuts my hair. His lineups are crispy, this and that. So you got to market yourself. Cards. Get you some cards. This is common. See, I'm not going to ask anybody to pay for this game that I'm giving because this is really common sense. For real. People charging for this stuff. No, I'm not gonna do that to you guys. I'm not gonna charge you for the game because the game is common sense. So, people, get you cards, get you an app, get you a booking app. App. When I said app, I mean like social media app. Then get you a booking app and get on them. Let people know. Market yourself. Market your haircuts. Market your business. Get out there. There's a bunch of, see, we on Melrose. There's a bunch of businesses that everybody has to come to every day. There's apartment complexes, homes. Pass out your cards. They're here every day. Walking business. They're gonna, oh yeah, that's down the street. Let me go down there and get a haircut. Come on, man. How could you not market yourself? What do you see? Hope. See, this is the problem. Hope is not a strategy. Hope is not a strategy. What you hoping? You hoping someone's gonna walk through that door and ask for so and so? You hoping that someone's gonna call in? That's not. You sitting in your chair on your phone scrolling through social media. If you're scrolling through social media, you should be marketing yourself. First of all, you shouldn't be wasting if your business isn't where you want it to be at. You shouldn't be scrolling through social media, looking at BS. You should be. If you're on social media, you should be marketing yourself to get more business. Hope is not a strategy. Period. You can't hope someone's going to walk in and ask for you. You can't hope someone's going to call and ask for you. You can't hope that you're just going to get booked on your booking app. You got to put yourself out there. If you don't put yourself out there, how the hell you're gonna get your business to grow? That doesn't make any sense. Like I said, I'm not gonna have you guys pay for this game. This is free game. This is common sense. This is free game right here. If you guys fix those little 5 things that we just discussed, trust me, your business will take off. But you got to be consistent. So this is what my YouTube channel is about. My YouTube channel is about being consistent, motivating you, giving you guys game. I'm going to give you guys game. There's people out there that's charged for this. That's ridiculous, and people pay for it. But I'm not going to do that to you. I wouldn't do that to you. So, because when I was trying to get into business, I was hoping people gave me game. But I had to figure all this stuff out. So all this game that I'm giving you is stuff that I've figured out along the way, what worked and what didn't work. So I hope you guys mess with me. But like I said, man, number one, hope. You can't hope that your business is going to grow. You got to do something to put yourself out there. Market yourself. That's big. We living in a new world. It's always really been about marketing, but there used to be different ways. You have to get boots on the ground. Get out there and market yourself. Now we got the social. We got the phones. We got the social media. You can market yourself from the toilet. That's where I do all my greatness comes from the time on the toilet. The toilet is where I'm at, and that's where the magic happens. On the toilet, you can make money on the toilet. You couldn't do that back in the day. All right. The magic happens in the toilet. I made thousands of dollars on the toilet. This and a toilet. That's why I remodeled my bathroom to look the way it looks, because that's where I make the money. The money comes from the toilet and this. If you got those 2 things, baby, there's money to be made. I make money on the toilet, baby. Come on. How much you made on the toilet? All right, man, I'll see you on the next one, man. I'm done with y'all. Peace.